Okay, so so I can't tell you what a pain that whole thing experience was. So yeah, I'm just not going to do them from there from now. So that's that. Thank you for coming in. If you're here now, it's just much easier to do it on here, and I can see what's going on. I can see everybody's chat. So if I'm going on Facebook Live, I'll just go Facebook Live to say hi to everybody. But other than that, don't think this is going to work. And then you've got stupid people that are supposed to have been blocked from that page coming up as well. Much better. You see this? See this crap? Yep. No worries. So this person, whoever that is, can just go. It's probably the same person. So anyway, so they just get deleted and that's that. So that's pretty easy. So let's have a look. All right. Excellent. Okay, so just a second, everyone. I will double check who donated right now, okay? And just so I can keep on order of it. And I apologize for Facebook. I'm just not going to try that again. So this is the order that I have. I have Andrea. Yep, I just have Andrea and Yasmin so far. So Lisa Barry, I don't see yours at all. So I have Andrea, I have Hippie. I don't see yours, Lisa, at all. Guys, I know which one yours comes up as. It's not there. I only see Andrea, Hippie. I'm just going to double check again. Refresh. I got Andrea, Michelle, Summerfelt, and Yasmin. That's it. Hey. Hey, Kay. Andrea, Yasmin, and Michelle. It's all right, Lisa. I'll put your name down. You can figure it out. Thanks, Karen. Hi, everyone. Just bear with us while we get organized, and then I'll start with the readings and stuff. All right, everybody, we're just trying to figure this out. Thank you. Okay, so Brandy, now I can see yours, okay? So this is how it's going to work. Andrea's first, then Hippie, then Michelle, then Lisa, then Brandy so far, okay? So that's all I can see in my PayPal. Lisa, I can't see yours in the PayPal, but I know that you're trying to figure it out right now. Okay. So I appreciate. Okay, excellent, Brandy. So I'm going to number these. So you'll have to listen for your number. Make sure that you're here for the reading. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. So number 1 will be Andrea, then Hippie. Number 3 is Michelle. Number 4 will be Lisa. Number 5 is Brandy. So far. Oh, excuse me, everyone. Francine, thank you. Okay, so okay, Facebook is troubles. Okay. All right. The other thing that I'm also going to request personally is that you make sure you're here for your reading. So if you're not here when I call you, and I'll probably wait a few minutes, for each person, whatever. But if you're not here when I call you, then I go to the next person and I'll just donate back your money. So I will refund back your money if you're not here for your reading, because it gets really ridiculous, and it can get really hard to let other people wait while I'm waiting for you. So also make sure that your play bar is all the way to the right, so you're staying live with me the whole time, even if you're waiting for your turn or whatever. I know some people go back and watch things, but just make sure you're live with me so you can hear me when I call you, okay? Because it will just save time. Thanks, Lisa. It will just save time, and I don't have to. I want to be able to interact with you while I'm doing the reading, ask you questions and stuff. Because most of you don't ask questions, and I'm tuning in, so I need to know what, whether I'm on track or whatever's going on. Okay. So Andrea said, crystal ball, right? Now you know that this is also very healing. So the way that I do this is set this up so that you will receive healing at the same time. And I go through in, I'll put your name in the chat as well. So also, you need to be open to receive healing as we do this today as well, because I come as a reader who has a healing background. So even though I started doing readings a long time ago, I'm coming from a space of healing when I'm working with you. So away we go. Now, I have some other cards and things also. So if some people would rather cards, let me know as well. And just be here for your reading. That's all I'm saying, because it's frustrating. Okay. All right. Now, if there's also any nonsense in the chat, or anyone wants to send me any snide comments, or passive aggressive comments, or whatever you want to do, I would think again, because you're going to be deleted from every platform. So that's the other thing as well. So thanks, Brittany. Yeah, so there's a person there that's always goes onto my live on Facebook. We thought we had deleted them. They come back again, and they come over here also just to be stupid. Probably a 12-year-old, who knows? They act like it anyway. So I'm doing this for you guys to show you what a real reading should be like also. Even though I have only got limited time, I do try to give you as much as I can. So hopefully you will enjoy. Thank you for clicking the likes would be great. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, of course I just delete, but I'm just letting people know straight up that there's no more tolerance from me or my husband. So doing this for a long time now. And, there are a lot of people that are following, and 99.9% of you are awesome. So thank you. Thanks, Desiree. Yep. So, okay, we're going to get started in just a moment. I'm going to start with Andrea, as I said. I will have a set limits of people today. Awesome. Thanks for coming in. I will have a set amount of people that I'm doing today because otherwise it takes forever. And I hope that you guys get a lot out of this, even while listening. That's my hope. I will get my candle up as well. Yeah, so if any of you also get harassed by anybody, especially on Facebook, please let me know straight away, okay? Because Facebook, I don't know why, but it seems to attract a lot of people from, I've got like 78,000 over there or something, so. Okay, Peppermint, thank you. All right. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you was that if you're just coming in and you weren't here yesterday, I do have a special deal for October, and you get a recording from me. So it's like having a deeper reading. You can ask questions, more than one, and I make a recording for you, do some channeled messages, do whatever, cards, whatever you want. And it's only $55, and you get all of that. Whoops. And it's beautiful because you get a lot of healing with that as well. So if anyone wants personalized readings and not live, I would suggest that because we can get a lot of information also. Thank you very much, Brittany. Yay. Yes. Alrighty. Making sure everything's good. Hi, Cinnamon. Yeah, I remember. Thanks for coming. Now, I will be most likely even back even tomorrow as well. I'm not sure what time, though. It may be later in the evening and only quickly. Saturday, I'll be here for our auction, okay? Now, I want you to remember that we're going to have a lot of fun coming up in Halloween here also. I'm going to have a cauldron. I'm going to have all the smoke coming out of it. I'm going to be dressed like, I don't know, something. Last year I was a witch. The year before I was a fortune teller. That was fun also. I think we're going to be elven, like from the Lord of the Rings or something. My husband's sending me messages at the same time because he's got to do admin too for me. So we're going to have a lot of fun here on this channel, and you guys are going to grow a lot and ascend also by listening. Okay, so I'm going to get started now with Andrea. If you want to have your own reading, you should know how it works by now, and just put done in the chat and be here for your reading. So Esmeralda's in Australia, hippie. So that was my friend in Australia who has Esmeralda. And she's actually in Melbourne where all the craziness is going on. I guess the only way I could do it is if I help my friend learn how to use Zoom. And then we could have a split screen with Esmeralda back and forth. Because that's funny, right? All right. Andrea. Yeah, Esmeralda's in lockdown. Yeah, she's my friend. She's funny. Andrea now. So remember, the broom is taken all away and all. Hopefully Andrea's here. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, so you want a crystal ball. Now, do you have a question? And or I'll just let me tune in. As well. Thank you. All right, all of that's gone now. So, Andrea, do you want me to just tune in, or do you want a question? Do you have a focus or something? Okay. It's all right, Andrea. Andrea times 2. All right, Andrea knew who I was talking about. Okay, let's get started. I will just tune in, see what we can see. For Andrea Hernandez. Okay, so once again, and this is what I'm going to say for all of you, make sure that you are open to receiving healing, to go where it's needed for your highest good. So what happens is that as I connect with you, the angels will highlight to me certain things. Okay, some things are none of my business. Some things are not meant for the live show. So trying to do the best that I can to understand the messages and keep it personal, but also not that everybody needs to know everything, right? So firstly, the angels are working, Andrea, on opening up your channels, and it feels like you've been trying to open up more abundance in your life, and you've been trying to work on your dreams and goals. You've been trying to stay really positive. I see that there's like the energy. It's funny because sometimes I see an actual card. So I'm actually seeing the card of the 7 of Swords come out, and it shows me that there's a situation that you've had perhaps in the past where someone took something from you. Somebody betrayed your trust, and I'm seeing that you're in that kind of position right now. I'm also feeling a lot in the back of on the back of my middle of the back, behind. So obviously you have your heart space, okay? And if you were to drill a hole from the front to the back, it's in that same position. So this is definitely someone from your past who is perhaps connected with you still now somehow, or that a situation that you're in now is reflected from the past situation. I'm also just feeling a tightness in breathing, sinus energy. So we're also asking, the first layer of your aura is blue. Okay, so the aura is blue, and this is inside the physical body and just outside the physical body, like about that much. All right, so this is one of your most important layers to show me personally the blueprint of how your physical body is working. Now, this is how, for the most part, I will tune into you, right? So when I see something out of alignment, I'm also asking the angels to balance those things as they get marked off like a sheet. So once you fix this blue energy inside your auric field, which holds up all of your organs, etc., when that's nice and clear, your body works much better too. So this is what I focus on. I also feel there's an important appointment that you need to go to coming up here pretty soon. And I do see the King of Swords, and for some reason the angels are showing me cards today in my mind's eye. So this is something of, or someone of importance, a doctor, lawyer, accountant, someone working for the government, whatever it is. And it seems like there's a connection with you about this, that you might have to go and see somebody coming up here pretty soon. I also get the back left shoulder. So we're just going to open up for this healing to take place a little bit as well. Okay. All right, Andrea. So I'm going to look at the crystal ball right now as well. And I'm going to get my nice big one. Don't forget, you can get one from my website, rockandgems.com. And if you put in the code 10, because you're listening to this today, you'll get 10% off. Okay. Let's have a look, Andrea. So what I do is I've got a I've got a candle, and I try to get the candle to light my crystal ball a little bit. Okay, so there's all right. So there's someone that is quite distant in your life, Andrea. And it's like you always think about this person, or maybe it's a situation, but I'm getting more of a person here. And they seem far away from you. Could be in spirit. I usually get told whether they're in spirit or not. No, I feel like this is someone that you've left behind from a long time ago. So the connection is still there. I feel like you've got a couple of things that you need to do right now in your life, Andrea, and get past these two obstacles in your life. And then you move into a little bit of a smoother time. I feel like you are receiving information from the divine, and you are doing things in the correct way. Like you are opening up. Okay, so just be patient with the process, because it feels like there's something really major coming up for you soon, Andrea, that makes everything come into a circular shape. And so that's just probably for me to show me that you're coming full circle. All right. So the things that you've been asking for, the things that you've been trying to achieve, the decisions that you're making, situations that you're in, you're heading in the right direction to solve all those things. Okay. You got to try not to worry. There's just this energy of just a little bit of stress as well. Try not to worry, and know that you're really supported by a lot of family on the other side of the veil. They do watch over you, okay? All right, but for the most part, also just getting this, like you've got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, or you're trying to fix everything for everybody, and don't do that, because that's blocking you from all the things that you're looking for, because all your time is spent on dealing with everybody else. That's what I can see. Okay, Andrea, just get ready, because there is going to be some surprising information that comes forward that is going to relieve you, okay? So I hope that that's helpful for you, Andrea. All right, so I'm not sure. Sarah, you are number 6, okay? So just when I call out number 6, we will work out what you need and which one you want, okay? So that's Sarah P. You'll be number 6. Hippie Love is number 2, and you're next. So would you like, you're welcome, Andrea, but hopefully that's helpful to you. Okay, what you need to know at this time and crystal ball. All right, no problem. And number 3 is Michelle Summerfelt. So that'll be next. So thank you guys for being here. Thanks for the thumbs up, helping me to spread this and get the word out. All right. I appreciate all the new people coming in as well. Thank you. Okay. All right, just one moment. Yeah, help me get onto TikTok because I want to change TikTok completely. All right. So thank you for being there right away for your readings as well. I really appreciate it. It makes everything go much smoother. So I just need a tiny little break in between for the most part. All right. Everybody have some Palo Santo. Okay. All right, hippie. Hope you got your crystals out. Definitely got mine. I'm also going to, I also have Auralite and Lemurians, okay? All right, let's go, hippie. Once again, just being open to receiving healing for yourself because you're not, for the most part, you're always giving to your other family members and you're not giving anything to yourself right now. So you need to allow yourself time. Otherwise, you can't help anybody. And we hate hearing that as women. We feel like we've got to do everything or else we're not good women or parents or daughters or whatever it is. There's a pressure to perform. Guys have a different kind of performance pressure. But the energy here is, please listen to this message today and please just take it in for yourself, okay? Otherwise, there's a warning for you that there may be your own illness coming up because you're ignoring things about yourself right now. So the angels are telling you to rest before you're made to rest. And that just means that, you know, and for me, when they tell me that, it normally means like, okay, if I don't listen to my body and slow down, then I'm probably going to end up like 3 days forced in bed with some kind of, you know, flu or something. Not that I've been sick for years, but I listen now instead of it getting to a point where I hurt myself and I have to be laid up, or, you know, you're being given that warning. If you don't slow down, okay, you may actually be, you know, forced for that to happen. You know, something will occur and, you know, you'll have to stay with your legs up or something, you know, like hurt your feet or, you know, just whatever it is. Again, not trying to scare you or anybody. It's just listen to your body. And the other thing is that there is things that are happening quickly, intuitively in your energy. There's this sensation of things moving a little bit too fast. So like the heart moving a little bit too fast, or even palpitations. You're just getting like so worked up inside of yourself because you're trying to be a certain way all the time and running around all the time and doing all the time. And it's like a nervous anxiety inside of you, and it causes like this feeling inside of you that you have to do, causes your mind to overthink. Okay, so these aren't working together. Your mind and your heart are misaligned. Okay, so just be open to this changing right now as we speak. There's a lot of tension in the front part of your brain as well in here. So again, you're trying to do a lot of psychic work, or learn a lot of mediumship stuff, or just doing your spiritual work, for example. And everybody does this. They focus straight away on the third eye. I've got to open my third eye. I've got to be able to see. It won't work that way if everything is not balanced. So you won't be able to see anything if you're not balanced and you don't believe you can see. You're just fighting it the whole time. So your body, your soul, you as a soul will protect yourself by shutting everything down. And this is causing a lot of pressure in the top of your head. All right, so we're just being open for this to just open and balance. Remember that you are in charge of your abilities. You can always filter things that you don't want to see, okay? And you can ask to only see good, positive things. So yeah, so the body is just tired and overworked, the whole body. So there's not one area that's not tired. So we're just adjusting this energy for you. So your journey in this life is to learn that you don't have to be responsible for everybody else's happiness. You're not responsible for everyone else's health or choices. You're only responsible for yourself, and you need to give more to yourself because you're not. Okay. All right. As well. Okay, so I will be using the crystal ball right now. So I'm going to actually use this one. I've got a couple here. I might even look at this, my amethyst one as well. Again, you can get these from website. Put in the code 10 and you'll get 10% off the website. Okay. We have rockandgems.com. We have BDevineonline.com. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. I'm still working on Yasmin. I haven't heard from her, so I'm not sure if she's still here. Hopefully Hippie's still here. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm still working on yours. I'm just bringing the candle over. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. She's writing this down. Okay. All right. So I'm actually going to work with both of these spheres. And sometimes I need to do that because for me, the amethyst is going to bring me into sort of more psychic healing and vibration. And the clear quartz is going to show me more connections with different areas of life. And that's how I do it. Okay, so something is coming, something is arriving in your life, Hippie. And someone is, maybe there's even a new car, or, there's a new mode of transport or at least you've been thinking about getting it. Now, again, you're debilitating. That's all. And this is what we do. You know, we overthink something until we don't do it. We overthink it and then we talk ourselves out of it, right? You need to just get things that you need right now to help you on your way. And it feels like, again, this is something that you don't allow yourself to do. I can see someone is in quite, I know that you have a situation with your daughter, but I feel like there's someone else in the family that's quite sad or depressed or something as well. Someone's going through an awful lot. There's a lot of depression energy coming through. I also just want to say, like, it feels like you're on the right track now with regards to your daughter. Okay, so things are going to start to get a little bit better there. All right, so it's still a long journey, but you've been doing really well in focusing on the positive, and that's what you needed to do. Okay, so I do see. Now this is. I think this is your grandfather. Okay, but I'm seeing a man and he wears a hat, a suit. I believe this is. Gosh, 1940s, 1930s kind of energy, and he seems to be moving really quickly, like he's on the run. It feels like his back, I'm sort of feeling like he was sort of bent over a little bit like this. You may not have even, you may not know this person, but I feel like he gives you a lot of strength. Suits. Okay, that's your granddad. Okay. I feel like, he's quite well dressed, right? So he looked after his appearance compared to today, where we just wear whatever we want to wear. But I feel like he wants you to know, like, that you need to be, you can be strong, okay? You can be strong and solid in what you're doing without having to prove yourself with regards to everybody else. It's like, I don't know, he's trying to explain it. It's like you feel strength is by doing it as much as you can for as many people as you can. And it feels like he probably did drive himself into the ground trying to provide for everybody all the time. So in his way, he was providing, in his particular energy, he was providing finances, right? He was working his guts out. And for nothing, because it felt like at the end of the day, it still didn't really change anything about how he saw himself, I'm guessing the energy is that he doesn't want you to make the same mistake for yourself, where everybody else comes first, I'll deal with myself later. And he's sort of pushing the point of it being something that you need to pay attention to, because your back also, it's starting to curve a bit. But this guy is real funny too, real character. And he just keeps cracking jokes at me and showing me his watch and showing me how nice his threads are as well. And I kind of see him moving through the city. All right. So I'm not sure whether he lived in New York City, but he is walking through there now. Okay. But just always remember, like, our loved ones are there's never an agenda other than love for us as well. Like they just want us to know that they get it and they totally understand. So hopefully you enjoyed your message, Yasmin. Sorry that went, or hippie love. Sorry that went for a while. Yep. Yeah, he didn't, and also he didn't tell anybody because he didn't want to burden anybody, and it's all about him. You're very much like him as well. Okay. Ooh, I get chills when that sort of thing happens. All right, no worries. Oh, that's the city. That's why I'm seeing him doing that. Yeah. I sort of getting first I got a brown suit that he was wearing, but then I got this one where he had a bit of a pinstripe to it. And, looking smart, right? Looking cool. Awesome. I love that hippie. Wow. Ooh, I got chills. All right. Well, he sends you love. He sends you love, of course. Love and light in every direction. Also. Hi, Marianne. Thank you. All righty. So we are moving on to Michelle Summerfelt. Now, Michelle Summerfelt, I need you to ask a question. All right? So you need to ask a question today. So she's going, just tune in. I knew you were going to say that. But Michelle, I need you to ask a question today, okay? Only because you always ask, just tune in. And I want it to be a bit more of a reading for you, so. Okay, so when I was doing, just so everybody knows, when I was doing, okay, Michelle, there we go. All right. So when I was doing Hippie's reading, remember I was using Aura Light and Lemurian together. So what that did was it brought in the mediumship very easily. So, she was talking about her granddad. I mean, that happens anyway, and I can bring it in if I want to. But it actually made it easier I had the Aura Light in my hand as well. So I'm just letting you know combinations of stuff, which are really good. Okay, Michelle. All right, let me see. Tune in for you now. Okay, so again, just opening to healing, to come. All right, so we got the angels working on the situation. The right side, getting a bit of a headache coming in for you here. There's an imbalance right here. So just let us work on this for a moment. And also at the back of the head. It seems like there's a lot of energy that's in a vibratory state around you, Michelle. Lower back, knees, chest area. Just feels like it's vibrating. Sometimes this comes down to upgrades that the world is having, of course, and we're all going through that right now. But I feel like this is also you merging with a new energy for yourself. You're starting to get out of the old way, like the old ways of who you are. Oops. Just going to move this here. So there's also this energy of being careful right now, okay? So perhaps, you're trying to save for something maybe also. Okay. And I do feel you will have a good time. The girls' weekend getaway. But I also get the warning for you to be careful. Just be careful that you are listening to your intuition. It feels like someone is not well that will be at this sort of connection, okay? And maybe they are kind of like other people. They don't say anything. Make sure that you are really trusting your instincts, okay? And it feels like reminiscing and maybe that you're going somewhere important to the family, sort of getting that message. But you actually, excuse me, you actually really need this breakaway, all right? So don't not go. Just take your time and go really slow with it and follow your instincts completely. I feel a tension in your shoulders. As I said, this sensation here in your head, I feel like that's lifting away anyway as we speak, and in the back of the head. Also, what they say, allergies. And also like exhaustion, because I'm starting to yawn and it's not me. So you're tired, okay? Everything's going to be okay. Remain positive, all right? Okay. All right, so now I'm going to work with the crystal ball. Sinus, yeah. Hey, my cosmic, you can also use debit and credit cards, so try that, please. Okay, so I'm still going with you, Michelle. All right, so I'm just writing down a couple of people that have, it's woo. Okay, so the last person I had was Sarah, and then Kathy. Kathy, you're number 7, okay? And number... okay. All right, just 1 second. All right, so Kathy, you'll be number 7, okay? So I thought there was one other in there, but might be coming up. All right, Michelle, still working on you. Let's get the crystal ball. I'm actually going to use my rose quartz crystal ball again. I have one in particular. It's not at my desk right now, but I have one in particular that's really cheap right now, $100 cheaper. Okay. Here we go, Michelle. Okay, so I know it looks funny when I'm looking into it, but it's just how it is. Again, all right, so you're doing a lot of stuff all at once. You've got a lot of things going on. You're focused a lot. There's some new vibration with finances coming in as well. So something is looking good for you. Yeah, I think this is a new income for you, Michelle. This is good. You might even get a promotion, but it feels like it's new. All right, so there's going to be a lot of weather stuff going on too. Okay, I'm getting the sensation of high winds and a lot of rain. So make sure that you guys are making sure that everything's battened down. It just feels like a lot of wind is coming in as well. All right, so I'm just gathering information. I'm also getting, it sounds like a strange message, but I'm just getting a message of something that you lost that you're going to find. I'll see if anyone's coming in. Ton of family around you, okay? All right, so this person is showing me their face. All right, so I'm just going to try to describe this person. Brown hair, and it's got a little bit of a wave to the hair, and larger eyes, okay? And when they passed away, it wasn't sudden per se, but still feels like it was when, it was happening. It was like, oh my God, it's actually happened. Feels like this person was in bed for some time, not well. And this is a male, okay? And they just sort of, it feels like they're quite quiet, just went about their business, did whatever they were doing and didn't have much to say emotionally. This person could actually be your father or grandfather, but I'm thinking more closer to you. They want you to know that they are very much at peace, and that they're okay, of course. They are just a thought away. So, yes, there's your dad. Okay. So they're just a thought away. And the feeling that I get from the situation is that this man feels like he needs to tell you that, although it seems like you might have felt like you were overlooked or something throughout your life, or not noticed because you're just like the good kid. You know what I mean? So the good kids, it's the naughty ones we spend all our time trying to deal with, right? But he wants you to know that who you are was never unnoticed by him, okay? And so you're doing a really good job, and he's very, very proud of you for being able to overcome the things that you've overcome as well. And it seems like he also works very closely with your sons also. Okay. So this is why I had to get the rose quartz out, because it was like it's the love quartz, right? Ask for help a little bit more though, energetically, because you're like really surrounded by support. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that came through for you, Michelle. Looks like it's a mediumship day. People are just going to come in. So sometimes it's better if I don't know. Okay. Michelle, okay. All right, so you're number 8, Cosmic, okay? Right now I'm at number 4. And I do ask that you just be here for your reading. I mean, you're paying for a reading, so you might as well be here for it, right? Okay. So Lisa. Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome, Michelle. All right. So thank you. Okay, I'm going to put your name in the chat just so we know. You can always go back and listen. All right, Lisa, do you have a question for me? Or a focus or something? Brandy, you'll be number 5. You'll be next after this. Hi, Stacy. Thank you. Okay, so Douglas is number 9. Okay, Stacy. All right, so you'll be number 9. I'm up to number 4 right now. So just be here when I call you later. Thank you. Hi, Douglas. Thank you. Okay. All right. Yep. So Lisa, I'm doing right now. Then Brandy, number 5. Number 6 is Sarah P. 7 is Kathy Rose. 8 is my Cosmic. 9 is Douglas. Okay. So just pay attention till I get to you. Right now, I'm focusing on Lisa. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to use the crystal ball for you as well, but I'm going to tune in first and let's see if we can balance up that crown, okay? All right. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Ready, Lisa? This is your reading, so connecting in with you and just be open to receive this healing as we do this balancing, okay? Okay, so Lisa, just overdoing it a little. So one of the best and easiest ways for all of you who are listening to really get your body balanced is to say, I am balanced. I am balanced. Say it 3 times. Angels balance me. I am balanced. Okay, so when you're feeling all over the place, bring yourself back into that I'm balanced energy, because what happens is there are so many portals in everybody's body. So we have our main chakras, right? 7 chakras, 7 layers of the aura. There is also other chakras that are lesser chakras in the body, portals of energy. We also have cords. We have connections with others. We have past life bindings. We have soul scarring. We have parts of us that are missing at times, and we have to figure out the retrieval part of things, soul stranding and getting those parts of it. So if you ask to feel balanced, right? You ask for the balance me up. This is going to help a lot. It's something that you're directing your body to do. If you don't everyone always works on their crown or their third eye or whatever, you have to work on all of them. Or these won't work. These will burn out. You just get headaches. So I see the top of your head, the V shape for the cone shape going like that, and then of course it opens. But yours is like trying to go this way, really wide. For some reason, when you've opened up your crown energy, you've shut down your third eye energy, just focusing on this, but also your feet, okay? So there's something that you did. I feel like you've overdone something. This is not talking about your chakras anymore because we'll balance this up. But it feels like you've overdone something when you were away, or overdone something or strained yourself, and I'm just feeling that energy now. And like the rest, your rest time is not really, you're not really sleeping the full amount, For example, if you had 6 hours of full dead sleep, it would just equal, a normal amount that other people get. But you don't get that. You get an hour here, 2 hours there, maybe 3 hours if you're lucky. And then your energy is awake and active. So it's time to bring all the parts and pieces of who you are back to your physical being. You're traveling too much, okay? One way that you can fix this is by placing yourself in a pyramid of light every night before you go to sleep, so that you can stay contained in that energy. Both shoulders are aching. You've overdone something, okay? And I also feel like you're torn into two different directions right now. All right, so just let this, just make sure this is balanced up here. Getting the back of my right hip as well for you. Someone else's stuff that you're carrying around. Okay. All right. Lisa. All right. All right. So, whoo-wee. All right, so let's have a look at your crystal ball as well. I'm just choosing them. All right, so it's okay. So for some reason I've got these two little ones, smaller ones, and now. Oh, okay. Feet in the box. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Let's have a look, Lisa. Okay. So, all right. So Marianne, you're going to be number 10. Okay. I only have a couple of slots left, people. Okay, simply. Okay. Okay, Lisa. So the reason I will use this is helping with the psychic. So amethyst helps with that. but it's also very soothing, okay? It's like you need you just need this gentle energy with you right now. I feel like there's a whole lot of pressure that's just about to be put on your shoulders, or a whole lot extra work that you have to do, and it's frustrating, you know, because you're always the one that has to do it. Again, I get the sensation that you need to make a decision, okay? You really need to make a decision about where you're going to be. And that will help you greatly to know. I'm also getting that you need to ground yourself more often as well. Because if you don't ground, okay, there's another big city coming up too. So if you don't ground yourself, what's going to happen is that you're going to really, really get exhausted very quickly. So you notice, like I was doing a reading before, I became exhausted because the person was. So as soon as that's gone, it's away from me. So I do my own clearing process to get rid of it. But, you know, you often are up and out of your physical body without realizing it because you're always focusing on other things. You can multitask, though. You're really good at that. But what happens is that you lose the groundedness, and especially if you've been flying or any of those sorts of things, you know, you lose your groundedness. You know, you got to bring it back in, and you'll be able to think clearly, right? So if you can't make decisions, people out there, most of you who can't make decisions, it's usually because you're not grounded, right? Now, the other thing that I'm seeing is a small dog and for some reason a raccoon. Small dog is like, well, I don't know. I've never really had much to do with really, really small dogs, but it kind of looks like, it does look kind of like a Pomeranian or a Maltese. That size, a smaller one like that. Smiling at you. I'm also seeing, for some reason, like ribbons. I don't know what that means. Like these ribbons are hanging from trees. And something connected with you. Okay. So yeah, you will have clarity to make the decisions that you need to make, focusing on grounding yourself a little bit, and also just that you're doing things for yourself. See, every time we do these readings, there's kind of a theme. And the theme is that we have to do for ourselves as well. And putting ourselves first is key. Okay. So I've seen a city in this one. So I'll just grab that again, see if I can see it again. Okay. Yep, a city with lots of skyscrapers. I know you've just been somewhere to a city, but it looks like it's coming again. And again, you need to make this decision. Okay, this could be something that just comes. Yeah, okay. So now I'm seeing it's like New York again because I saw the Statue of Liberty. So it's like there's someone there that is, connected for you. You were in Boston. Well, this is like New York with the Statue of Liberty. And it's right there again. So there's something that's going to come up most likely. Okay. Okay, other than that, the angels are basically letting you know that, okay. Feels like it's coming again, though. With the Statue of Liberty is right there. Okay. Or maybe it's just closely, maybe you've been thinking about it, you know what I mean? But it feels like you're going there again. Maybe it just comes out of the blue as well. So, okay. So Jordan, it's probably better if you send me an email. I won't do it on here. I'll just make you a recording. And hope you're okay. And don't be driving and texting. Yep. So, yeah. So just be open to these opportunities. Okay. Maybe this is the decisions. Who knows? But it's something where you will feel pulled in two different directions. That's for sure. Just make sure that you trust yourself. The angels are guiding you. Of course, they're very proud of your progress and always with you. And ask as well. Okay. I feel like you're going to receive, and I just at the end when I was going to put the balls down, I feel like you're going to receive a gift as well from somebody. And it's a very colorful gift. Okay. Awesome. So what I will do is, for most people, so thank you very much, Lisa. But I'm just going to pick up the crystal ball. And if you want me to do cards, I've got a ton of cards as well. And I can do that also. Excellent. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah. So for all of the month of October, you can get a personal reading from me, and it's recorded. So I record it, and then that recording is sent to your email. You can use it and listen to it as often as you want. That recording can be a reading, it can be a clearing, it can be angel messages, it could be channeling, it can be crystal ball, it could be cards, it can be anything you want. So that's $55, and it goes as long as it goes for. So please take advantage of that, because everything will change again in November. Also. Okay. All right, no worries. Thank you, Jordan. And Jordan, I will do yours later. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. So next we have Brandy, I think. I'm just going to double check. Okay, so we have 1 second. Okay, we got that. Okay, no worries. Thank you. So we got Stacy, Marianne. All right, so next is Brandy. Number 6. Obviously, number 7 is after that. Okay. So Brandy, I just like to write your name in the comments, because then when you're looking later on, then you can see where your reading is. Brandy now. Brandy. So you don't have a question. You just want something that you should know. So I will look into this. And I will sage as needed. So it's needed right now. So I thank everybody for being here, of course. And those that followed me over from Facebook, because it just was not cooperating at all. So I appreciate you. Okay, and some people have asked me to teach tarot, to teach the channeling, which I'm going to do anyway, to teach how to connect with the angels, to teach how to do readings. I have some lessons and things like that are already available on my YouTube. But again, if that's something that you're interested in, or you want to go on a waiting list or something like that, let me know, and you can just email me that information. Because the month of October, I'm focused on courses. That's why I'm not taking phone calls. So, all right. Okay. I can't tell you exactly how I do stuff because I just trust what I'm doing. I can't tell you how to trust something, but I can tell you everything that you need to do to get yourself to a position where you can trust everything, and the messages will come, and you'll be able to tap in. So, all right, Brandy now, and I have got I've got like big black stuff all over me. I'm just going to put it in my bin over here. All right, Brandy, let's go. All right, perfect. You guys are interested? Well, I'll let you know when things come out, okay? All right, let's go, Brandy. Let's be open to receive healing, to go where it's needed for your highest good. Okay, so left eye and above the eye, there's something it's like a nerve going off in here. Okay, so let's just work on this. Okay, so Brandy, you've got people that are just very frustrating around you. You're trying to help, but they don't listen. And there's a lot of pressure over the eyes, etc. Okay, so I just go quiet when the healing is happening. So sorry about that. I'm trying to tune in. Okay, so everything's out of alignment in your back. All right, definitely. So that's what makes me move around a little bit, is trying to get this energy happening. So just one moment. Okay, that feels better. All right. So, Brandy, what messages I'm getting for you also is that there's interference spiritually. Okay, so you've got these people, they don't listen. But spiritually, you've got this interference, okay? What that means is that there is, and it's on this side of you, the left side of you. So it's feminine energy, okay? And it's not coming from the light. So this energy is coming off of somebody that you've talked to or connected with, and it's there, it's like a dead relative or something of theirs that is pestering you, okay? And it's actually making my arm very, very heavy, and it's causing you to doubt yourself. It's causing you to beat yourself up, say horrible things about yourself. And again, I'm trying to be careful what I say because this is live, but it just feels like you're drained out, and then, there's negative talk going on with you, and that's not like you, okay? It's because of this lady here. All right, so just give me a moment. I really want to get rid of this before I continue, okay? So just a second. Now, that lady's name was Sarah. That was there giving all this crap to you, okay? Okay. All right. All right. So, Brandy, hopefully you're still there, listening. I'm just asking for, because you've had a lot of pressure on you from this energy that was there. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but that's what was going on. It was causing negative thoughts to go on. And this is for everybody, okay? When you're listening to the way that this happens, or the way that energy works, if you notice that you're suddenly getting negative, if you notice that you're suddenly feeling run down, if you notice you're suddenly drained out, if you notice you can't sleep, if you notice you've got negative thoughts going around and around and around, chances are there's some kind of attachment, right? And this is what was going on here. Now, that's been released, okay? Sometimes you can't notice it because it happens really subtly. But I'm going to keep going with you, Brandy. I've got a crystal ball for you, okay? So just notice these things, and they're called energy plays, okay? I've done videos about them before, but it's very important to understand the negative and positive side of spirituality. And sometimes the negative side you can think you're going crazy. And a lot of people that I've worked with that are schizophrenic, have been in mental asylums, and, who have had a lot of troubles their whole life, it was actually all spiritual. And when you work out the psychology and the spiritual energy together, you can clear anything, seriously. All right, Brandy. Let's go with you. Okay. So I've got to move my candle. It's good to use a candle for your crystal ball work. All right, Brandy. thank God that energy's lifted, okay? So you may feel a little sore on your left side because you were really holding a tight defense. Okay. You need to walk through the opportunity that's being offered to you, okay, Brandy? So walk through that doorway because there's a lot of abundance in there. There's also 2 people that are in spirit that were married, and they are sort of watching over you, and it's forming a heart. Okay, and you're not alone as you walk through these new avenues, okay? I feel like there's a lot of spiritual energy that you have yourself already, that you're working on, and this is why you get some stragglers, right? Because you're empathic as well. And when you're empathic, you pick up all kinds of things. So you got to make sure the triple protection is done. Okay. I feel like okay. All right. So ride the next wave that comes in, metaphorically speaking, just deal with whatever's coming in because you're going through this new pathway anyway. Don't do anything that you don't want to do either, and don't feel pressure to do it because of money or whatever. Make sure that you are open to the universe supporting and that there will be other options available for you. And in fact, there's one that's just, like I said, walk through that door, whatever's offered, all right? I feel like you don't know, Brandy. It's like you don't know how connected, you really are. I guess that's 99% of people. They don't really realize that you've all got this connection. But it's time to start really thinking about the next levels of your spiritual practices, etc. I also see a really big cat face and really pretty eyes, and I also see a dove as well, sort of connecting with peace, of course. All right, so if you really trust in your abilities a little bit more, make sure you're cleansed and cleared, etc., before you do any of your spiritual work, you're going to get a lot more out of it. Walk through this next doorway. It's going to bring you more than what you can imagine right now, okay? Okay, so this is all about you, really. Focusing forward, trusting in yourself. There's a small child as well. It could mean a few things, and it could be there possibly just sort of reinforcing the new beginning for you as well. So, Brandy, a lot, okay? Hopefully that was helpful for you also. Thank you. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Next is Sarah P. Number 6, Sarah P. And then Kathy will be after that. Okay. Okay. If you're here right now, Sarah. Beautiful. Thank you, Brandy. That'll be awesome. I appreciate it. All right, so if Sarah is here, I'll give it a minute. Hey, Sarah. Thank you. Okay. Sarah. So I think you want to just, do you have a question or something for Sarah? Thank you for all your thumbs up as well, everybody. We'll need to keep those algorithms happening. Sarah? And tell your friends as well. I also will be doing, if you're a patron, and if you bring someone into Patreon, you're going to get a special free gift from me as well. So, okay, I will just tune in. Okay. Sarah. All right, so we're ready to go. I'm just going to close my eyes and tune in. All right, Sarah. So again, just be open to receiving the healing to go where it's needed for your highest good. The right eye, okay, I'm just feeling a lot of strain on it. So we're just going to work on this. Also, there's a lot of, there's a stressful feeling in your body right now. Just allow the angels to heal and work on you. Okay, there's things you don't want to see. Whenever we have eye problems, we don't want to see stuff. We're shutting it all off. So, you just got to be open to some changes coming into your life. There's a lot of pressure on you again, and responsibilities, and you're busy, and you're go. And there's a lot of inner frustration, waiting for things to just change and for things to get better, etc. All right, again, just be open to these chakras shifting, because you have underneath your ribs on the right side, you have a slight tear in there, like a pulling. This will happen just when you're standing up and doing stuff. You feel like you need to stretch over, and there's some kind of pulling and tear here. I feel like that's someone with an ex or something like that is like an annoyance to you. Okay, so yeah, all right. So this is actually going, so it goes from underneath the right rib, comes out the other side of your other rib, and goes right up into your aura and down. So this also is energy from past lives. And this could be a spear. And unfortunately, this went right through you. Okay, so I need to just help with this energy for a moment. Because this is pulling you. This is like, it's trying to remind you, you left the spear, so to speak, in your energy field to remind you not to sacrifice yourself. So when you get that pain in the side, it's trying to remind you you're doing too much, taking on too much, overthinking, whatever it is. And you don't really need that reminder so physically now. It's because it's throwing off your back of your hips as well. So it's kind of like you're leaning on this thing just ever so slightly, energetically, which twists you in the wrong direction. All right, so just be aware that it becomes a little tender when energy's been moved around. Okay, but you need a holiday. That's what I'm getting for you. It's around and around, and you wake up in the morning, it goes round and round, you wake up in the morning, another cycle. Okay. All right. Okay, so we are done for readings after Rochelle. Okay, so I just wanted to tell my husband that so we can unpin that thing. All right, Sarah, still working on you. And I'm going to bring in the crystal ball now, okay? Okay. All right, crystal ball. Here we go. All right, Sarah, still working on you? No worries, Rochelle. I just forgot about it. I forgot about saying anything, so I'm glad you got in. All right, Sarah. Okay, so you look like, it feels to me that, me too, right? So it feels to me for Sarah that you feel like you're really alone, but you're not, of course, we know that. But you feel alone right now, or out on your own kind of feeling. Maybe you just don't feel that people understand, your whole situation, where you are. So, sorry, my husband just messaged me about tonight, so here we go. Yeah, it's like you're walking in a desert, and you're trying to find things that are connecting with you and nothing does. Sometimes this sort of shows me that emotionally you just feel like no one really connects with you. So although you have connections, it's like you feel nobody understands you. I know exactly how this feels. It's like being the black sheep and just in robot mode doing the things that you need to do. So this is going to change though, right? This energy is going to change. So I hope you're still here, Sarah. Yeah, so I always see, okay, so there they are. So you do have a connection of the two. You have a connection of like twins or something. There's two people, connections, etc. that are really watching over you. I feel like this is something that you're looking for also, is that you're looking for a connection with somebody else that you've had before in the past, past lives maybe. So it's like a twinning energy where you just want someone that's right there. So even if you have someone that's right there, there's something else that you feel like you're missing, okay? And I want to tell you that that kind of energy is watching over you. So you're missing that connection with people who are watching over you anyway. So it's probably like a past life stuff as well. The near future, which is sort of coming up, and I will start saying that to people, talk about their near future a little bit. It seems like there are, and I'm not going to joke around, there are still things that you need to get over, work out. There's things that need to be sorted out. There's a lot of things that need to be sorted out. But very soon you're past that, okay? So don't get yourself overwhelmed is the message. And this is obviously for Sarah. The message is not to get yourself overwhelmed. And just take one step at a time as you're moving ahead. Because when you get overwhelmed, you tend to quit things, right? You know, like, oh, that's just too hard. I'll forget about that for now. Okay. And whatever's coming up in the near future, like things to sort out, things to deal with, things to organize, you can do it. Right. And then it becomes a lot clearer sailing for you. I also feel there's an opportunity coming forward, and something like a child or a younger child is coming up and talking to you about their achievements or about what they want to do. And there's abundance coming in from a different direction as well. So you are connected with a lot of otherworldly, as they would say, or interplanetary or galactic energy also, and they are always connecting with you. And this is why you might find it difficult to connect with people on Earth, because the energy is completely different. And on these other planets, they do everything telepathically and everybody looks after each other. There's no, agendas other than ascension, right? And here there's plenty of agendas, and it's like frustrating. Just know that you're a light in the darkness yourself, okay? And you're going to be able to shine in your own way, all right? But give yourself a chance to get used to being in the energy that you've been in. Get used to being in this energy on the earth, and know that you're never truly alone, of course. In fact, you're very, very surrounded at all times. So that's fantastic. Okay, so that was for Sarah. So I hope that was helpful to you, Sarah. The next one that I'm doing is Kathy. Okay, Kathy. Number 7, Kathy. And then my cosmic, and then Douglas, and then Marianne, and then Michelle. Good, bad, ugly. Okay, Kathy, I'll see what comes up. Just 1 second. All right, so. Ugh. All right. And tomorrow, everybody, I may be here tomorrow, and I may be here later in the evening. So Friday night. Okay, and then Saturday we'll have our auction as well. All right, tuning into Kathy. 1 second. The music just stopped. The music stopped for you, Kathy. All right. Okay. All right. All right, let me just get this going. All right.
Let's go help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Okay, who sat at my desk?
Want an education?
Don't you hate the ads? Hang on a second.
Tuition is radically affordable. True value comes from meeting.
Come on.
Rigorous excellence from undergrad to grad and liberal arts to sciences, helping you reimagine what's possible.
All right, everyone get that? All right, let's go. All right. Okay, let's go. All right, tuning in. And there is the dogs right at my window. Okay, Kathy, let's go. Okay, just be open to receiving the healing coming your way, all right? Okay. All right, so basically, the chakras seem to be pretty balanced with you. Like, I know you do work on yourself anyway. But it's all around the shoulders and like the head area. I'm also just feeling something in the feet as well. The knee is sticking out a little bit to me. But mainly there's confusion. All right. I do get a little bit of breathlessness in the chest, but the chakras in themselves look really good. But there's this strange nauseousness as well. I'm kind of picking up on that now. And I'm also just, there's something on the right side of the back of the head. And it sort of goes in a circle around your eyes like that. So it's like a band is around your head. Okay, so I feel like that you're missing people as well, that you're missing connections with others. But I also get the sensation that that's going to change in the near future. I also feel that you're really tired. And there's the upper back going across like this, across the bottom of your shoulder blades. That feels very stiff and sore. Okay. Let's just work on this this whole left side for a moment. Okay. Again, it feels achy and twisted. And then the whole right side. Okay, so when I sort of connect with you and just in the quiet there while angels are working on you, there's like this pulsing sensation in my head, like pulsing. Like if you've ever had a pounding headache, it's that kind of, sensation, but without the headache, if that makes sense. And I've felt this before, like this pulsing sensation with you before. I'm going to ask what that is, okay? It's tension. Then I'm getting the ears as well. All right, so I think because the ears have been funny, that it's causing a lot more heaviness in the head kind of area. All right, so let's just get rid of that as well. Ground you. You need to give yourself a break. Keep those pyramids and that Oregonite around you as well for keeping away EMFs, etc. Okay, so just trust, okay, some healing and some sorting things out is happening. There's been a lot of imbalances going on, but your chakras, as I said to you, are nicely and aligned. You're calling all the parts of yourself back in. You're doing all of your work, but there's still this tension and, a sensation of being sort of twisted in different directions. And I think that just comes from you wanting all these things. And then at the same time, it's like we want all these things. At the same time, we want quiet. And at the same time, we just want to not be working for a while. And at the same time, we want the money to be coming in. And at the same time, we want everyone to be happy. And at the same time, we really don't care what anyone else is doing. You know what I mean? It's like it's like all these things are going on. And they're firing off. And you're picking up on them too as well. So, all right. So let's have a look. I'm going to look at the amethyst ball. Where's my other one? Oh, well, I'll just use this one since this one's right here. And I'm actually going to, I have these I've got these angel answers cards as well. So before I do the crystal ball, I'm just going to pull one of these cards and see what it says for you. Peaceful resolution. Okay, so there's a peaceful resolution is coming. All right. One more. And in a year from now, if that answered a question, this was a timing thing. In a year from now, something is going to occur. Peaceful resolution. And then I just turned it over and it said, if you believe. Okay. Someone's coming in for you too. Coughing is always a sign. All right, so we'll see if someone comes in from the other side of the veil because it's there. All right. I'm going to work with my amethyst and also my big clear quartz. All right, so. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is a big guy. This is a tall guy. All right, so I'm going to look at my amethyst for this right now. This is someone in spirit. All right. So I'm just getting a look because it's a little bit hard to see him. Okay, that's better. I actually think this is connected back in time for you. This particular one that I'm looking at, it actually looks like it goes back in time to a past life where there was a connection with samurai, because he's actually wearing a samurai outfit with a sword as well. Now, there could be a few things going on with this. One is about protection, okay? And that you need to know that you can fight anything and that you're protected, okay? Now, this has stood out here as someone who's guiding, watching over you. They are no longer on the earth plane, okay? This is very connected to a past life for you. All right, this guy is really tall as well, which is strange for an Asian, right? I'm not saying anything against Asians, but I really don't see very tall Asians very often. This guy is, though. I know you're really tall, really, in this earth too, so maybe it carried over, right? Okay, so this samurai's got your back. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of them. That's really strange because they're wearing the flary, clothing. You probably haven't even thought of it before. All right. Now that I gave that message to you, no more coughing. All right. I also see a deer as an animal guide for you as well. Obviously, the angels, trees are connected to you as well. I know that's it's like I can't choose what comes out. I know it's like, what would that be doing with me? But you just need to know that you're protected. And I see victory, a win, like for you, for life, etc. And I feel like like I said to you before, there's a sensation of people are going to move. People are going to be closer to you, so you're going to be able, but not so close that, they're coming over every 5 minutes, but more connected. There's going to be movement happening. And okay, so this is interesting as well. So I feel, there's a horse here too. So okay, so freedom's coming. This may be for everybody. Freedom is coming. It's right there. There's a message that's like about your dad. Okay, Kathy, and it's got to do with your son. So I think that's one and the same. I think that's the same energy. So even though we get messages from loved ones in spirit, if they decide to, come in and incarnate again, people are like, well, how can I possibly still get messages from dad or my loved ones if they've come in and incarnated again? Well, your loved one leaves information for you, knowing that you're going to be connecting with them or trying to, or a medium might, or whatever. So they connect in with these messages. They're still there. But Kathy, I think that your son is actually, or was, your dad. So to be with you, to connect with you, right? So there's a lot of the same attributes there as well. But there's just speaking of that, I feel there's a golden opportunity coming up for him also. But yeah, it's he's with you as your son. I know that sounds weird, and I don't think I've ever put that together before, but that's what's coming up that you need to know. And that even though you're trying to make decisions and stuff now, everything that's happening is exactly how it's supposed to be for right now. But you're moving into a new direction with work, etc. Anyway, you won't be wanting to be where you are for much longer. And that's okay, because there's other things already in the pipeline. But other than that, like, energetically and stuff, you feel really good and strong. I feel like you're completely supported, and you need to keep on asking for help too. And go through the doorways that are opening also as well. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful. Wow, Kathy. It just feels it just feels, it feels peaceful when I said that to you about your son. Love you too. Hope you're feeling okay as well, knowing that there's a lot of healing going on for you right now too. Wow. Okay, beautiful. Woo! I've got like chills too now. Oh. Okay. All right, so Kathy, thank you. Okay, number 8, my cosmic dog, and then number 9, Douglas. Question is, what is blocking you from being at your best health? Crystal ball, please, and thank you. Okay. Okay, so as with, I'm going to tell you whatever I feel, whatever I pick up on, okay? I'm just going to call you cosmic just to make it easier for me. So I'm going to tell you what I feel, all right? But it's always up to you, whatever it is that you do, okay? Just take what resonates, of course, and be open to receiving healing, though, because as I'm doing stuff and talking to you, the healing begins to work if you are asking for it, okay? So, yeah, I will tell you what I feel, okay? All right, so let's go into this right now. I'm closing my eyes. Okay, again, just be open to healing. I'm feeling a lot of sensation of itching, so that's what I'm doing right now. I feel itchy right now, so something that, oh gosh. Okay. So you basically asked just what's blocking you from being your best self, and it's fear. And there's something that you feel guilty about also. Okay, so this is playing on you a bit. So those are the emotions that are sitting behind, healing and your health is guilt and fear. Okay. The main two. There's irritation as well. You're irritated that things aren't exactly how you want them to be. And there's an irritation that you think perhaps because of whatever's happened before that's blocking you from being in the perfect health. But really, we only ever block ourselves, okay? So it also has to do with diet, okay, and chemicals. So everybody is sensitive to chemicals. We shouldn't have them, in our diet, yet we've been used to having them for so long. Processed foods, chemicals in non-organic food, and milk and dairy, and meats and hormones in meats and all of this, right? So one of the biggest things is also allowing your body to hydrate. So hydration is key for you. And when you wake up in the morning, drink as much water as you can, or juice, if you make your own juice or whatever, and use that. Just have a whole lot of juice until about lunchtime. So if I were you, I would skip that, the breakfast or whatever, and instead hydrate as soon as you wake up. And do this for a week or so and see how much better that feels, okay, with clarity, focus, direction, your skin, sensitivities, let's just say. Because we can do as much physical stuff as we want. It's not going to make a difference if the inner workings of your body are struggling. And they struggle through emotion, and they struggle through strain of what we put in, as well. And things that you can only do something for so long before it starts affecting. And if you have like skin stuff going on, because it feels itchy, okay? If you have those skin stuff going on, or just irritations like this, then you can guarantee that that's the last. It's like when we have things that come out to our skin, that's the last stage of irritation. So it's already irritated all of our body. It's got nowhere else to go but out. Okay, so the lungs and the skin go together. Sensitivities in your body, etc., go together with the skin. Okay, so just be open and aware, open to balancing this energy as well. Just let this happen now. Disconnect from the past. Continue to stay in the present. And give yourself peace of mind, as well. Okay. So the lungs and your skin, breathing are going to go together, right? Okay. All right. So cosmic, just be open to receiving some balancing here. Remember that lungs also, so lungs get congested with things that we're putting in, usually things that are mucus forming, mucus in the body, and pus in the body and phlegm in the body, right, are the main cause, as well as inflammation, as having, as the body's starting to have problems when they're shutting down, etc. You ending up with problems throughout your body. So by not putting things in that cause the inflammation, right, and that is chemicals and, dairy and all that sort of stuff. And also sadness, lungs are sadness, okay, grief, etc. So by eliminating those things, you start to feel so much better, hydrate your body, flush out all of the toxins, and you'll be on the next wave again. You'll be like feeling like $1 million, right, as well. So we're going to move on to the crystal ball as well and see what other messages we get from this also. So straight away, you see what was happening to me was like the itching. Okay. I'm trying not to look at the chat. I know there's something going on there, but I'm trying to focus. I'm just trying to focus on Cosmic's reading. So thank you, guys. All right. First, I'm going to do what I was just doing before. I'm going to do the angel answers. Okay. So I just feel like you need a little card as well. And then I'll do the ball. So that's that, lemon juice, having cold lemon juice or just a whole lot of fruit juice, and you blend it up in your blender and, drink all like a big jug of it, drink it, and you won't be hungry after you've done that. And make sure you're hydrating out to help your skin also. All right. So a quick message from the angels for you is the situation will improve. Okay. So that's an answer to what we were just talking about. Situation will improve, and she's actually in water. So the hydration is going to be key to help you and to choose this new direction as well. Okay. Lemon juice, celery juice, fantastic, but more of it. Okay. So we're not just talking about having a glass. You need a jug. Okay. And it's only going to help you. I mean, you'll get flushed out everywhere, believe me. But it will really help you. And this is everybody that's listening is going to benefit if you start the day with full on, ridiculous amounts of hydration. And because all night you've been going without, for hours without anything in your system, which is great. And so then when you get up in the morning, the first thing people do is go for coffee and race out the door. And coffee just dries you out as well. So have your coffee, but make sure you have this big, massive juice as well, and start incorporating that in. You guys wonder about my skin? I drink a lot of juice. And, basically that's it. Juice and salads for me. I'm on a raw food thing. Like I've been on a raw food thing since June. So we don't really cook anything unless it's something like a vegan soup or, and it has to be organic as well. That has helped so greatly with abilities too, all of you. So it will help to open up your abilities to cleanse out all these toxins. Okay. Now, crystal ball for Cosmic. Let's have a look. All right. Here we go. Okay. See what else is coming up. All right. So. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Okay, so Cosmic, I feel, again, like there's this sensation of someone from the past for you that you lost, and that person, again, like this person is coming up as a guide, as someone that's looking after you. I feel this is a female. This lady also has quite a presence, it's almost like you might have thought she was like an angel on earth. And then this is where I think this is where your sadness is stemming from, is this lady that was either, like a mother or a mother figure for you as well. And it feels like her energy was really light and kind, and you're missing that connection. And I'm saying mother because of the nurturing energy that this lady has. It's like she totally understood you, and something happened. She totally understood you, and it just feels like she was taken away too soon. I got goosebumps like all over. This is incredible for tonight. And I feel like okay, so there she is. She's nurturing. She's very caring. It feels like she, again, wasn't paying attention to herself because, her job was about everybody else. And it I just get this feeling like was there diabetes in your family at all? Because the reason I'm sort of asking that is because this lady is talking about being too sweet, and that she had to know that she had to understand that she was sweet enough. And so then I was thinking, if someone got diabetes, okay, maybe she had that as well. But I just feel like her thing was sudden. Okay. And she's always she's like she kept things to herself. Yeah, I'm getting that thing where she's not going to let on. Women are kind of like that, once they've we don't say as much as we should. Sudden, yeah. I get the feeling that you feel like you can't talk to her and stuff, or that you're you can't connect, or she may not hear you, or she's got other things to do, but she's always there. And you can understand what she's saying by understanding whatever question you have, what answer she was going to give you. This was a really big way that I helped myself to learn how to really discern messages from spirit, was connecting with my brother and just feeling like, okay, what would he say to me, kind of thing. See that thing? She's not mad at you at all. Okay. So this is where I'm getting at. There's a feeling like you need to stop being sad that she may not approve of something, or she was upset with you for some reason, because that is an earthly thing. That's not a thing that's spiritual. Okay, so on the other side of the veil, it's absolutely no feeling like that. So even if we had a massive argument with somebody and called them all kinds of names and they drop dead, they're not going to hold a grudge against you for that. That's not how it works on the other side of the veil, right? So everything is understood when you transition and you become into a space of wholeness. So all the parts of who you are come back into your being, right? You're no longer just this physical being. You've got all of this energy. So you understand lessons, reasons, themes in your life, and what your family members are doing, being stuck on the earth, right? So forgive yourself for feeling that way, okay? And allow yourself to just open up more to that connection that she's always there and she's not going to go anywhere. This was a contract that you made with each other, that she would go first this time. Many other lifetimes, you've been the one that goes first, right? So pick up where you left off and start connecting with her again. And that's going to also help you with your health as well, is releasing the sadness, okay? And knowing like, oh my God, it's even better now because she understands everything I'm doing and totally gets it. The same with my dad, you know, he didn't appreciate my work on earth, didn't understand it, was frightened of it or whatever, but now he totally gets it, right? And this really is beautiful. And it's time to, like, she sort of gives me the feeling that she wants you to just leave the past behind you and decide that you're starting fresh with a new outlook and with her by your side, you know? She always saw you as a daughter to her. I get that nurturing feeling. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to try not to cry right now. Okay. Oh, it's just so lovely. Okay, so she's like an angel. I want you to know that she's wearing this gown. And it looks like, you know, it's all long and flowing, and she just looks like an angel. So I guess she wants you to know that she's just always there. She's a guardian angel, if you will, for you. That's right. And she still is loving to you, you know. She still totally gets you and understands you and totally understands your personality, and is if she was alive, she'd be sad to think that you would think she would be mad at you. Okay? She'd be like, why would I be mad with her? I totally get, I understand everything she's doing. So let that go. Okay? And trust that there's only love there for you, unconditionally. Okay? She's like, why do you think I'm mad with you? Okay. So you ask for health, and this is what we get. So hopefully that's helpful for you as well. Cosmic. Okay. All right. Nearly finished, everybody. Douglas is next. So let's hope Douglas is there. And I really need a question from you guys. Thank you so much, Cosmic, as well. Excellent. Okay. All right, now let me just sage while I wait for Douglas. Very healing, right? Thank you, Judy. Okay, we'll have a think about it. If not, I'll just tune in for you, Marianne. But for Douglas, Albert, number 9, we're ready for you. It's time for... Yeah, we were talking about Esmeralda and getting you on split screen, Judy. I think I can do it with Zoom. You'll have to download Zoom for your computer, okay? And then I can call you that way and we can be split screen. I know, right? Yeah, I could see that dress. Like, you know, one of those, you see those pictures of angels and they're in the gown and they've got their hands up in the air and it's a big long sleeve and long. It was like that. I know, right? Beautiful. So Douglas, let's hope Douglas is going to catch up to us here. I think we all connected with Cosmic's aunt as our guardian angels now. Awesome. Thank you, Christy. Awesome. Yes, if you want to come tomorrow evening, I'm going to be back tomorrow night, probably around 5 p.m. Mountain Time. All right, just to catch up with you guys and do some more. Probably around 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay, a little bit later than today. My husband said, tell them what time you're coming, and I just did. So that's awesome. And what I'll probably try to do is at least 3 times a week, try to help you guys, okay? Try to shift this energy because we're all going through so much together as well. And I do recommend, if you want a bargain, that I do have the half price special on now through October. $55 for your own recording. You can ask 4 questions. You'll get healing in there, spiritual advice and guidance, whatever messages come through for you. Beautiful. I'm guessing that, I guess I'm trying to show people that there's different ways to do readings, and the way that I've done them is very different to anybody else, and I'm trying to share that with you all as well. Okay. Let me know when she returns then. Or maybe there's Esmeralda's like uncle. I think we talked about Uncle Joe before. Thanks, Kathy. Awesome. Okay, Douglas. This happened last time. We don't know where Douglas is. Okay, so thanks, Rochelle. Or Raquel. All right, we're getting there. Trying to wait on Douglas. Yay. Okay. I was just asking the angels to find you. Okay, Douglas. Question. Douglas is here. So, Douglas, can I have a question from you, please, before I get started? Douglas and Stacy, awesome. Okay. I do need a question, though, this time, because I know that there's something that you want to ask, so go for it. And then I'll get started. And then we have Simply and then Rochelle. So Douglas. Judy. Okay, so just make sure you're always watching live as well so that you're... Thanks, Christy. Okay, Douglas, question? So I'll get my husband to turn the soup on. when we get to Rochelle. Awesome. So Di, tomorrow I'm going to be back at 5 p.m. Okay, so you can do that then. So I'm really at the end right now. I'm waiting on Douglas's question. That's okay. Okay, no worries. He types slow. No worries. Yep. Tomorrow night, because I've got readings to do all day tomorrow. So then I'll come in tomorrow night. I'm doing the patron readings. Thanks everyone for being here. We're getting Douglas going, and then we'll get going with our reading. Okay. All right, everybody. We're getting there. Okay, so I'll just move along, and then we'll get back to Douglas. No problem. So the next one is Marianne, simply. I'm just making a list for myself. All right, so I'm just going to put your name down below. I'll just put simply. think your son is one of your spirit guides. Can you confirm that? All right, let me tune in for you, Marianne. Okay, let me tune in. Okay, Christopher. All right, just one moment. Okay. All right, everybody. Here we go, Marianne. I'm just going to say simply for now, just to keep it simple. Okay, let me connect in for you, Marianne, all right? Now just be open to receiving whatever messages come through. And the healing, okay? Okay, so Marianne, the angels are just working on balancing your energy, and there has been more than, there's been a lot of loss in your life. Okay, so there is a young man around, and I feel like there was an accident. And he does have his hands on your shoulders, so I feel definitely guiding you as a guide. I just sort of get the sensation that there's this young man, and he has brown hair and kind of tall and, fit, etc. But also that there's a whole line of others that are connecting with you as well here today. So this could be interesting. I feel like there's something about the head as well. So I'm getting the sensation in the back of my head sort of drawing me backwards. Okay. This is the person that is, I'm not very good at names because it's very confusing with names, but I can tell you what they look like. Okay. This person has had an accident, and it feels like a car accident. Okay. And they hit their head, all their head. This is all damaged. Okay. I'm also feeling a back. So I'm also getting healing for you, okay, so as well at the same time. There is a small baby as well. Okay, so nephew Greg. Okay. I know you're sort of answering me, so I'm sort of breaking out of it to read. Okay. There's a baby. There's this person that had the car accident. This one that's had the car accident is quite close to you and your husband, I think. Then there's a baby. There's a young lady as well. There's parents, grandparents. Everybody's coming forward for you, Marianne, to let you know. To let you know. Oh my gosh, to let you know that they are okay. This is what happens whenever there's spirit energy coming through, that I will cough. All of them want you to know, the main thing is that I'm getting is to tell you that they're okay, that you don't have anything to worry about, that everything was painless for them as well. So even if it seemed like it was that their physical body was going through something, it wasn't. Their physical body was, but they weren't feeling it, okay? So you need to know that they were out of their body long before they actually passed away. And you need to know that this was part of their contract with you, and that it is very, obviously, it's very devastating when we lose children. But they want you to know it's not something that you're being punished for, and it wasn't your fault as well. And they're very insistent about that you know that, and you let that sadness of maybe you could have changed something, let that go. And then there is another boy that is bigger in build. Okay, so he's kind of coming forward to the front now. He has a larger build, and I would say he actually looks a lot like you, Marianne. Oh, gosh. But there are also ones that you've known throughout your life, and basically, you know, you've been someone that mothered them, and you need to know that they're very grateful for you and your kindness as well. And I want to cry. I'm sorry. I hope you're not crying. I don't mean to make you upset, but it's the amount of people that you have for you, Marianne, is really lovely. It's actually really sweet. So the medium shouldn't cry. Okay. I think you're supposed to know that this whole group of people are always so connected to you and focused on you and trying to help you, and knows that they all know that you can do more, that you're going to do more, that you've got a real connection yourself. And again, that it was nothing, you know, these were all things that were meant to happen for their journey. And I know that it's not easy for our journey. But this causes you tremendous pressure in your heart, okay? And you have to allow the angels to help lift this from your heart, and know that pain, that, you know, that deep pain that you have on a daily basis. Just know that the love energy is obviously eternal, and it's not going anywhere. It hasn't gone anywhere, and that hasn't died, okay? It's always there with you, and they are always there. You're just surrounded by so much family. It's not funny. And I believe your niece is coming to thank you also for looking after her dog. And being there for her when she needed it as well. Okay. All right. So. Okay. So simply, I'm yes. Simply, I'm just gonna keep going with. I'll have a look at the crystal ball as well. But you need to know, like, there's a wall of people that are connected with you that you've touched in some way or another. I also see another lady she's got curly hair, like a lot of curly hair. And I think that this is, she's standing on the left side of you. So I feel like this girl also wants you to know, how much she cares about you. Okay. You're very loved, right? And this was actually this, as you can see, visibly upsetting for me. Okay, because they all want you to know that they're there. And you need to talk to them. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this lady just passed away, and you're looking after her dog. And the dog's feeling that loss too. And so it's been really good that you guys have been connected. That's for sure. Oh, okay. So let me have a look at the crystal ball. And you've got your crystal ball too, so you should connect in it as well. All right. All right. So you never know anybody's, you never know people's story. All right, I'm going to use my amethyst one. Okay. So yeah, there's still the wall showing me the wall of people supporting and with you as well. Yeah. Whew. I believe like you also need to know that sort of the message. I keep getting this message, and I think it's from Greg, because he's the one with the car accident, right? And I think what he's saying, or he's trying to get out, is that you need to know that they're only a thought away. And so every time over the years that you've thought of them, that you've missed them, that you've, been so grief-stricken, that they've been right there. Okay, so you just need to know that it's much closer than you think. And you don't have to see to believe. You have to believe, and then you will see. Okay? And that's really what crunched things for my own ability so long ago, was that I was trying to see all the time. Like, I've got to see it, then it's real. But I had to believe it first, and then I started to see it. So I just had to believe it was there, if I wasn't even seeing anything. And I think this is you have to just remember that, okay? And you're going through changes now, like you and your husband, it feels, and, starting to become more comfortable with a lot of things. You becoming more comfortable with speaking and doing things. And there's a lot of energy directed at your heart, okay? So you've got to be careful of your chest, your heart, and the pain that you've had and carried for so many years. This is heavy, and you don't know what it feels like to breathe fresh air almost, because of the heaviness. It's almost like you're afraid to be happy because of the losses that you've had. It's like you feel a little bit guilty for even being completely happy, because you've had so much loss, right? And you have to allow that for yourself, and know that that's what you would want for your children, would be nothing but happiness. If you were the one that passed away, you would be sad to learn if they were struggling because you're not there. You'd want them to be happy as well. And so this is what they want for you. They want you to be fully in tune with yourself and lighthearted and just having fun and adventure for them, living those experiences, knowing that they're watching and, are proud of you for doing that, even when everything was extremely hard. Now that you've mentioned this to me, and I've connected with this, I can understand a lot too, also with you and what's going on with you. So I want you to be glad, okay? Be glad in life as a tribute to theirs, okay? And you're really never alone. I mean, you got quite crowded at your house. Okay? New adventure needs to begin. Beautiful. Okay, simply. Making the medium cry? Don't take that on. It's just the emotion of it all was to really get you to understand. You're doing great, all right? And they're very proud of you. So new day, one step at a time. Have a good release. You're probably going to cry a little bit, and that's okay. Release it all out. But have new energy have new energy with you that it's a new beginning for you and them as well. Excellent. Thank you very much. All right. Well, everybody here is sending you a big hug as well. Okay. For all that you've been through, and you're still managing to do so well. Okay. Everyone's giving you a big hug and big love. All right. Beautiful. You're welcome. I'm glad you came forward today. It must have been just the right time. We are giving you hugs. All right, beautiful. Thank you. Thanks, Rochelle. All right, I'm going to do you next, and then we'll hopefully Douglas is ready. Lots of love. Simply. All right, I need to pull a Santo because of the sheer amount of love that was coming for Simply. Beautiful. Thank you. All right. Definitely. Isn't it strange? It's always the one that there's always someone that you haven't thought of that comes forward. But I'm glad they came forward for you. That's so beautiful. Whew. Okay. Rochelle. All right, so. Okay. Well, no, it was more, it wasn't so much names or anything like that. It was more just trying to show me through signs and bits and pieces what had happened to him, and, how he feels for you. So you just needed to know that simply, and everybody there that was there. Okay. So I'm just going to move into Rochelle's reading. All right, just 1 second. No particular, just any special message. Okay. No worries. Okay, Rochelle, let's go. Whew. Okay. All right. Let's go, Rochelle. And just be open to receiving the healing that's coming in, to go exactly where it's needed for your highest good, Rochelle. Okay, so there's something going on with your ears. It's like they're it feels like there's water in them, like you're underwater. Okay, so we're just going to there's some kind of dizziness and imbalance, out of balance. It's probably from the ears here. Also feeling something in the, this is for Rochelle, obviously, just in the throat, okay? There's thyroid issues going on, I think. All right. Also circulation in the feet. It's pretty bad. Hang on just a second. I say as I put my legs up. There's just a few imbalances here, so we'll just get the angels to sweep this away. I'm just getting the right side here, and I'm itchy. Also along the jaw. So perhaps there's something going on with your teeth, perhaps. And low back. All right, and just a pressure coming in from the left as well. So we're just fixing up this part of your auric field on the left. Now that is that pressure coming in at you is a drama-filled person, a lady. And she's extremely frustrating because she just doesn't, you try to give her advice and she's got a reason why she doesn't do that. Or it's someone else's fault, or she's got an answer for everything. So why bother asking something? You know, that's what it's like. You're thinking, why do you ask me if you're not going to take my advice anyway? Because this person goes around in circles. Okay, so this puts a big pressure on you to fix this, and it's not your problem to fix. Okay, so let's just balance this up. I also feel like, I don't know, like you've been queasy, like nauseous a little bit. Again, I see a little brother or something. There's a younger boy connected with you. He's going to do all right. But it seems like it's a worry as well. Okay. 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 So, Rochelle, I'm going to just have a look at the crystal ball for you as well. And this one is, I'm going to use my bigger one. You need to train yourself that you don't get allergies. You got to train yourself as well, right? So it's allergy season. I'm going to get allergies. Allergy season is here, and here comes the allergies. So it's like, oh, I don't get allergies. You know what I mean? So you're telling your body what you want it to do. Otherwise, it will just keep on doing what you're saying. Language is everything. Okay. Oh, okay. So lots of dancing and fun. A celebration is coming up for you, Rochelle. Celebration's coming up. You're going to something that is to do with the family, but someone's celebrating, okay, and it's going to be exciting. And then it feels like after this, so in the next 3 months or so, you're taking a little bit of a break as well. You're taking a little bit of a break, and it looks like you're moving into a new direction after this. So you're taking a bit of a break, going into this new direction. And your vibration is extremely high, etc. So you're doing well. There we go. So that's a lot of fun, okay? But after that, there's a sensation that you're moving into something else. And you're going to have a bit of a break from maybe work or whatever. Give yourself a break, and then you're moving on to something else, okay? Now, something is upside down in your life also. Like something is really upside down. And or someone is upside down. Maybe that has to do with this drama lady. That could be your mum, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend, but it's like, doesn't matter what you say. There's no solution good enough, It's not going to work. Okay. I also feel like Egypt, whether you wanted to go there or not, it's there. There's a huge pyramid in your future. So you may actually be going, unless it's Vegas. That's Vegas weddings. But I am seeing this pyramid in your future, and it feels bigger than that as well. Other than this, and it sounds so boring or whatever, but it's like you need to know that the path that you're on is the correct one for you. You're doing a really good job. There's, things come up in life and we get stressed out about it. It doesn't mean that you're going off course. Okay. It's just life. Things are just happening. And, you're trying to step into this new vibration, but you're worried about leaving the old one. And that worry, is also keeping you unbalanced. So it's time to make a decision, stick with your decision, and you're going to be supported in that as well. I also get good. Yeah, I can see that. So you're doing a really good job. And, it's just time to, something about the number 13. So it's just time to move forward in a new direction for yourself. Okay, Jordan. Okay, so there we go. It's coming. All right, you will be able to do that. Yeah, you will be able to do that. Okay, because remember, all of the nuttiness is going to be revealed here in the next 6 months. So everything will change as far as traveling, etc. Okay. So stay strong as you move forward, and, trust in your abilities. You are very, very supported, very, very loved. There are many things that are going to come forward into the future that are very, very positive. And these are things that you've been able to manifest into your life as well. But, doing really well, Rochelle. Okay. Awesome to have you come in. Thank you so much for coming back in again. And hopefully that was helpful to you. Just trust that the healing's also occurring as we speak. Now, I am just waiting on Douglas. Okay. So what I'm going to say, I think what would be better, I know Stacy's here sometimes, Stacy Albert. There he is. Okay. All right. So there's Douglas. Okay. Beautiful. Douglas has a question. You're married, but you're separated, so you want to know if you would ever get back together. All right. So let me connect with this. I'm going to start with just doing some cards for you as well. Douglas, thank you so much. So Douglas is married, separated, but want to know if we would ever get back together. Actually, it says within the next few weeks. So something is happening, Douglas, and ask for help from others. I'm going to do a better reading for you. Don't worry. What else about... And yes, so it looks like there's a possibility that something is going to happen for you in the future. Now, remember, that's just a quick card reading. I'm going to try to tune in for you. Make sure that you're also just open to receiving, okay? And I'll keep going for you, Douglas. Okay. Okay, Douglas. So the feeling that I'm getting about your situation is that you just have to just give this a little bit of time, okay? So even though this is saying within a few weeks, etc., if you move back a little bit and just relax and just try not to be focused on it, try not to be thinking about it all the time. I know that's hard. But just let things happen and let things allow and step back a little. This will work better for you. And there could be a possibility that you guys will be able to reconnect in a different way. The messages that I'm getting about this is more that even if that happens, that you would have to consider it being a brand new start, like the past didn't happen. Okay, so there's something that about letting go of the past, and it's not easy to come back together after being separated. It's not an easy thing. And a lot of people say, if you're separated, then you should stay separated because the past is your past, right? But in some cases, it works as well, and sometimes we just need to maybe try. And then if it doesn't work, then at least you know that you've tried everything. So there's all these things there. And this is a lot of pressure in the front of your brain. So it's fresh in your mind, like all the time. So we're just being asked to balance that energy up with the angels working on it as well. So if there is going to be a reconnection, it has to come with the provision that it's a fresh beginning. So therefore, no bringing up stuff, and, obviously she can't either, right? So it's like it has to be a brand new start, and just allow some time for some things to settle also, okay? If that's what you want, okay? And of course, I can't speak for her. I can't speak for that energy. I can only tell you what you're asking, etc. Okay, so let's just put in, because I can just feel that your body in itself is sore, out of alignment, okay, hardworking, or at least your mind is, all right? So let's just balance this up. It's another thing with the neck and the ear, etc., and all around here. Okay. Let's see what else comes up for you, Douglas. Okay. I'm just going to have a look at the crystal ball as well. So, yeah, if you want this to be part of your future and you both talk about it as part of your future, then it's got to be different than it was before, definitely. Okay. So what's going on here? All right. So it seems like there's been misunderstandings for sure, miscommunication, things have been taken the wrong way or whatever. I also see for you, Douglas, like an eagle or a plane, because the wings are right out. So you have to rise above some things as well. There's also this, there's a little bit of a blockage in front of you, and that could be this whole situation. It's like you feel like you can't move forward properly until you know for sure what's going on. But you have to hold tight, okay? Because once you get past that, it seems like there's a there's like an energy of, it's like a shift in every way. So a shift in location, a shift in obviously your mindset, the way things were, it's all different. And you want that opportunity for that to happen. Although I feel like there's, again, like I said, there's this sensation of not being able to clearly communicate on both sides. Okay, so step back from it a little bit and allow yourself to focus on what you really want for yourself and your life. Because sometimes what ends up happening is, we pull back and we have some time alone, we have some reflection, we have some thought, we understand what we've been through, and suddenly we're like, you know what, I might even want something different. I might want something better for myself, So just go with one step at a time right now. Trust in your ability to be able to make the right choices for yourself and family as well. Feels like so much chaos has gone on, and so much has happened, and so many things have occurred. And sometimes when there's a lot of grief around as well, a sadness, it can make us behave in a different way. And I sort of feel that sadness or that grief energy, but you're not going to talk about it, but it's going to build up inside of you. So basically moving forward, okay, give yourself a little bit of time. Ask for help, ask the angels, say thank you for taking care of this situation in the best way for everyone involved, and then leave it be. See what starts happening because of your willingness to allow, the divine to help you, that you're deserving of that as well. And this difference, this difference in you trying to make things happen or you trying to fix things all the time, you pulling back is a big difference in energy, and it won't go unnoticed, okay? And also that, you deserve to be happy, and you need to remember that also. And if you allow yourself a little bit of time here and, just don't get all stressed up about it and just relax into things one day at a time, you'll get a much better result and a lot quicker as well. Okay. So Douglas, if you need to tell me something in private or you need to send an email to me about that, please feel free to. DevineMiracles@gmail.com. I think that Stacey knows what my email is anyway. But I want to thank each and every one of you for coming. And tomorrow night at about 5 p.m. Mountain Time, I will be back. Okay, so if you missed out today, maybe come back tomorrow, or maybe just come to listen to the messages. Thank you all for being a part of this tonight. And also, we'll see you on Saturday night for our big auction. Okay. And until the next time, lots of love, many, many blessings to all. Thank you to my husband, and bye for now. Thank you. You're welcome. Welcome, everybody. Bye.